Good evening, I am Melissa Khan with your Monday, October 26th edition of News in Depth. First up, pensioner found bound in West Bank Demerara House. Here is that report.
The 85-year-old pensioner was found in her bedroom lying motionless on her bed with her feet and hands tied and mouth taped. There is Bibi Ramjit, a businesswoman of Lot 63 Lagrange Old Road, West Bank Demerara. The woman runs a small shop downstairs of her home. A neighbor who, with others, made the discovery, spoke with this newscast.
Well, when we go up in the house and thing, we see she tie up. She mouth tie, she hand tie, she foot tie. We go up and we see the place tumble up, the whole place tumble up, ramsack. She got a little business downstairs, a little shop. So we go and people come for buy and they see the whole place open up. So we start to call. Neighbor Bibi, Auntie Bibi, we hear no song. So we decide to go over. When we go over now, we see the place open up. We decide, watching the backyard and thing, we see she. We go upstairs. When we go upstairs, we see the place tumble up, So then when we pull the bedroom now, the blind and we people inside, we see she tie up there. And she barrel and she thing and so empty up and thing.
Her friend of 52 years said she was an easygoing person.
Pleasant. She didn't deserve to go like this, my brother. I know we all have to go, but not like this. Oh God, I come and I get a little money, left she and go to man. Tie up your foot, tie up your hand, tie up your mouth. She fast teeth come out your mouth after. It's really hard. 52-year friendship.
The woman lives alone and all her 6 children live overseas. The police investigations into the murder are ongoing. The body is currently at the Ezekiel Funeral Parlor, awaiting a post-mortem examination.
More news after this break. Stay with us.
Shh. It's your new secret. The all-in-one weapon for perfecting imperfections and capturing flawless skin. A lot of brands forget women of color or just don't understand that we come in all shades. From caramel to ebony, there's such a range. Iman Cosmetics is for every woman and features a line of skincare products and cosmetics including 16 foundation shades, powder, concealer, lipstick, blush, eyeshadow, highlighter, and BB cream. Visit us at Lot 75 Swamp Section, Rosal Town. That's behind the market. Or call 337-4422 or 688-9249. Shh.
Are you having problems sleeping at night? Well, worry no more. Comfort Sleep mattresses are simply the best. Comfort Sleep provides quality products, factory fresh and better value. With every purchase you make, you become part of our family and help to fulfill the need of the less fortunate. Comfort Sleep, as part of their corporate duty, provides meals for over 500 children in regions 3, 4, and 6, 3 times a week. This, among other charitable events, year-round is part of our mandate. What are you waiting for? Keep the dream going. Be part of this great family. Comfort Sleep, Eccles Industrial Estate, East Bank, Demerara. Telephone 233-3013 or 233-2657. Email comfortsleep49@gmail.com.
The government of Guyana has begun the rollout of the COVID-19 $25,000 household cash grant. Citizens are being advised that there is no pre-registration requirement. Clearly identified distribution clerks under the supervision of the Ministry of Finance will visit the respective households to verify credentials. Following this exercise, distribution will be done on a house-to-house basis. In cases where there are multiple households in one home, only the principal householder will receive the cash grant in the first instance. However, the other householders will be required to provide their information on a pink form, and following verification, they will receive the cash grant. The $25,000 household cash grant is in keeping with the government's promise to provide economic relief during the COVID-19 pandemic. The government of Guyana is committed to a comprehensive and inclusive housing development program for the benefit of all Guyanese. This is evident from its actions to date. However, the previous administration did absolutely nothing to identify alternative lands to house the persons squatting on state-owned lands on the east coast of Demerara. This illegal act was politically motivated, and poor and vulnerable individuals and families are being callously exploited for political purpose and private profiteering. Those lands have been identified for immediate and substantial cane cultivation by the Guyana Sugar Corporation. The information collected shows many of the squatters have proven to be homeowners, and yet the government has made every effort to engage the squatters and seek an amicable solution. Persons are being reminded that it is a criminal offense to illegally occupy state-owned land. The government cannot and will not allow squatting to be used as a means of acquiring land for housing. The government's offer to provide immediate, safe, temporary alternative accommodation to those persons in need remains in place.
Caribbean rice, from the lush rice fields of Guyana, straight to your home. Caribbean rice, our people, our rice.
Welcome back. Police will be more visible in communities across Region 6, said the new commander. More in this report. Newly appointed Region 6 Commander Jairam Ramlakan plans to have more police patrols in the region and at the same time build stronger community relations. Ramlakan hit the ground running on Saturday, meeting with members of the business community and residents during a walkabout.
Due to the number of complaints that I've been receiving, I did an analysis and I realized that most of these complaints coming from stations where you have wrong stations for too long, right? So it can't work. So we sat last night and we discussed extensively, almost 4.5 hours. I don't think we have ever had such a long meeting, you know. And it was very fruitful. By Monday, you will see in excess of 75 ranks being rotated around the divisions. And then we will be seeing some real good policing, because the subdivisional officer as well as the station sergeant, they have submitted to me an action plan to police their community. And I've seen the plan, and it's an excellent plan, and I know that the public would benefit tremendously.
He also used the opportunity to educate persons about the deadly coronavirus and the measures that are in place to protect themselves.
We have to lay the groundwork first to let the citizens know exactly of our plan. So when we roll out this plan, it would not be affecting anyone in a negative way, but they would know exactly our posture. Because we have done our analysis and we found that we need to have in certain areas, in order to reduce crime or to bring back normalcy and some kind of cohesiveness among citizens and the police, or to build this public relation, you know. We have to actually live in the community rather than being at the station, right? And my policy is that all the ranks, they must not be behind the desk, but they have to be out there. And we have to understand we are the servant of the public. And I guess so far, the citizens, they have a very better appreciation of the initiative. And I'm certain that tomorrow we'll be rolling out the first team policing in New Amsterdam, because that is an area that is, more or less a trouble area for us. And we want the citizens, the businesses especially, to feel free to operate. Right?
Ramlakan explained that the ongoing exercise would not only have police on a 24-hour patrol, but ranks will be visible in the communities within the region. Melissa Khan, using that.
Range. Iman Cosmetics is for every woman and features a line of skincare products and cosmetics including 16 foundation shades, powder, concealer, lipstick, blush, eyeshadow, highlighter, and BB cream. Visit us at Lot 75, Swamp Section, Rosal Town. That's behind the market. Or call 337-4422 or 688-9249. Shh.
The government of Guyana has begun the rollout of the COVID-19 $25,000 household cash grant. Citizens are being advised that there is no pre-registration requirement. Clearly identified distribution clerks under the supervision of the Ministry of Finance will visit the respective households to verify credentials. Following this exercise, distribution will be done on a house-to-house basis. In cases where there are multiple households in one home, only the principal householder will receive the cash grant in the first instance. However, the other householders will be required to provide their information on a pink form, and following verification, they will receive the cash grant. The $25,000 household cash grant is in keeping with the government's promise to provide economic relief during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Karibi rice, from the lush rice fields of Guyana, straight to your home. Karibi rice, our people, our rice.
And before we go, single-parent mother appeals for help for her 15-year-old daughter suffering with a swollen kidney. Here's that story. The mother of a 15-year-old girl is seeking medical help for her daughter who has kidney issues. The woman, Sunita Lakan, said a few days ago she noticed her daughter was gaining a considerable amount of weight and decided to visit the doctor. It was later revealed that the child has a swollen kidney.
To say the kidney getting worse, but I have to treat it. It could get treated, but I got to treat it right away. I got started treatment from like 9 days from now. She started to get a little swelling, a slight swelling from her foot and her face. So I thought it was fat. She was picking fat. So 3 days after, then I noticed it getting more big. So last week Friday, I take her to the hospital. They put she on a blood test, and the blood test result came out today, and they say how her kidney gone bad. And she need to get the treatment. So they call me back next week Thursday. But if anything serious before then, let me take she back to the hospital.
The woman has 7 children and said it's a struggle to make ends meet.
Only my son taking care of all of us, my 6 children and myself. My son only working right now for be the breadwinner for the home. Nobody else. The father just left them just like the one there. I have 2 sets of children. One father just drinking rum, they're all over the place, and the other one left to go to New York and just forget about everybody. Finance, like for help with the medication, because every time I ready to go to the hospital, I got to find a taxi money because she can't walk out to go to the road. She not able to walk out to go to the road. Yeah, I do domestic work, I slash yard, I cut cane in the Baghdad, I plant cane. I do all Baghdad stuff. I even do work at the polling station. I do a lot of stuff. I work in the store. Recently I work in a restaurant because of my child's sickness. I have to come after the job. I have to quit the job because of she. Because the boss don't want to give more than 3 days. So I had to quit my job.
Persons who would like to help the family can contact them on telephone number 645-1152. Melissa Khan, News in Depth. And that has brought us to the end of our news for tonight. For these and other stories, visit our website at rdproductiongy.com or our Facebook and Instagram page at Royston Drakes Production. On behalf of our news team, thank you for joining us, and join us again tomorrow for more news. Good night.